Good morning children. Today we are going to study geography, second chapter, location and extent. Few hints and the flags of two countries are given below. Using them, identify these two countries. I think you can easily identify one of them. Clues for first flag are the second largest populated country in the world. This country is famous for spices in the world. And cricket is a popular sports here. For second flag, clues are it is famous for samba dance. It is also known as the coffee pot of the world. Last hint is football is very popular sports here. I hope that you have easily identified at least one answer. Okay, without wasting time, I will tell you first flag is of India. First flag is of India and second flag is of Brazil. Now children, we are going to study about location and extent of India and Brazil. Children, in this chapter, we are going to study only about India and Brazil. India's and Brazil's location extents we are going to study here in this chapter. First, I am going to explain you about the location extent of India. This is world outline map. Children, you can see here India, okay, which is situated or which is located in the southern part of the continent of Asia. See, this is the southern part of the continent of Asia. It is located entirely in the north and eastern hemisphere. Okay. Children, this is longitude and this is latitude. So the latitudinal extent of mainland of India is 8 degree 4 north to 37 degree 6 north, and the longitude extent of India is 68 degree 7th east to 97 degree 25 east. Here this is Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a group of islands located in the Bay of Bengal. This is Bay of Bengal, and Indira Point is the southernmost point of the Indian territory. It is located on Nicobar Island at 6 degree 45 latitude. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the center part of India. We'll come to Brazil. I will explain you about Brazil. So Brazil is located in the northern part of the continent of South America. It is located in the northern, southern and western hemisphere. Okay. The latitudinal extent of Brazil is 5 degree 15 north to 33 degree 45 south. The longitudinal extent of Brazil is 34 degree 45 west to 73 degree 48 west. The equator passes through the northern part of Brazil. The Tropic of Capricorn passes through the southern part of Brazil. Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions now. So first question is, in which hemisphere is India situated? So answer is, India is situated in both the northern hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. I will give you some questions for revision and you can write in your notebooks. Okay, 4-5 questions I will ask you. I will give you answer for that and you can write in your notebook as well. First question is, in which hemisphere is India situated? Answer is, India is situated in both the northern hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. Second question is, in which hemispheres is Brazil situated? Second answer is, Brazil is situated in the northern, southern and western hemisphere. Third question is, which parallels of latitude pass through Brazil? Answer is, equator and Tropic of Capricorn passes through Brazil. Fourth question is, how many union territories are there in India? So answer is, there are 7 union territories in India. Okay. Fifth question, any 4 states in India. You can write any name of any 4 states in India. You can give any names like Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Manipur, Maharashtra, Delhi and all. So you can write any state's name. Last question is, countries sharing land boundaries with India. So there are 7 countries those who are sharing land boundaries with India are, see here, this is Myanmar, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, China, Pakistan and Afghanistan. So these are 7 countries, those who are sharing boundaries with India. In next lecture, we will discuss about historical background of India and historical background of Brazil. So please do whatever questions I have given you. Good morning, children. Take out your geography textbook, page number 12, lesson number 2, location and extent. Children, today we are going to talk about historical background and the current status in India. See children, for nearly 1.5 century, India was under British rule. Then India got independence on 15th August 1947. Since independence, India has developed and followed federal parliamentary republic type of government. Now what is federal parliamentary republic type of government? Federal means what? A federal government is a system of government that divides the power between a larger central government and the local regional government. Then within 20 years after independence, India faced and overcame problems like 3 wars, famines in various parts and many other financial issues. Despite these issues, today India is a major developing country of the world. Today India is considered as one of the major global market. After independence, various economic reforms took place in India. These reforms boosted the rate of economic development in India. The proportion of working people youth in India's population is comparatively high. Therefore, India is looked upon as a young country. Now, why is India looked upon as a young country? In India, the percentage of working people means young people's population is greater than non-working population. Okay. And in India, the percentage of working people in population is nearly 51%. And then in India, the percentage of non-working population, it means non-working population is like, children and senior citizens, old people, is lesser than working population. Therefore, India is looked upon as a young country. Then we studied about historical background of India. Now come to historical background of Brazil. So Brazil was under the rule of Portuguese for more than 3 centuries and it got independence on 7th September 1822. And from 1930 to 1985, Brazil had a military government. Now what is military government? Military government means a military government is generally any government that is administered by military forces. Okay. And from 1985 it has federal presidential republic type of government. Republic government means what? Republic is a country belonging to the people. Okay. And I explained you about federal also. When I was explaining a historical background of India, in that I have explained you. So in the late 20th century, Brazil had faced many financial difficulties and had overcome them successfully. Today Brazil is seen as one of the important countries contributing to economic growth of the world and a major global market in future. Okay children? Now children, we will talk about the similarities between India and Brazil. So what are the similarities between India and Brazil? India as well as Brazil are surrounded by water bodies, as you have seen. Okay. So both the countries were under the foreign rules for many years. India was under British rule and Brazil was under Portuguese rule. Today both the countries have republic type of government. Republic type of government means what I told you now. Republic is a country belonging to the people. Okay. And then both the countries had to face various type of difficulties after independence. And today both the countries are considered to be an important global market in the world. Children, now I'm going to send you worksheets, so you have to do. So you have to write the question answers, and any problem you will face or you want to ask me anything, you can ask. Okay? Thank you.